Hey YouTube, what's up? It's Beef Brisket, and I'm back again for another episode of our CDDA run. I've actually changed my mind on what I want to do, which is not very surprising. A lot of times I go back and forth about what I want to do, especially in this game. I was talking about building up the base, but I don't want to build up the base too much until I have the carpentry level to build those level 3 walls, because I don't want to build a bunch of level 1 wooden walls and have to replace it later. So I think right now, what I'm going to do is, there's the food place, the grocery store is here, there's a church here, and it was brought to my attention that there's a bookstore somewhere on this strip of stores. So we could still possibly find our missing carpentry books for our current level, and I think we're missing one for a little bit later level. And this episode is probably going to be setting up a temporary stop either here in this little residential looking square here or over here in one of these houses, to then work our way up there the next day. I don't know how crazy it's going to be with zombies out there, but we're going to drive out there and see what happens. And I guess if it all goes really poorly, we can always escape back to our base. It's been a couple in-game days since my last episode, and all I did was read those books, did some exercising, and just finished off the very tail end of the wall out here. What do I have for weapons? One spear on my back. And this spear and a spear with a hunting knife. I got this one from a zombie on one of the off days too. Trying to think just how many of these spears we need. Put the axe away too. I guess right now about as much as we can hold. So I don't have any food on me right now, which is not a smart plan. But since we're headed to the grocery store area and we're planning on staying in a house, I think I'm going to take my chances with that, and we'll see how much that comes back to bite me in the future. Well, I hear some zombies, so we'll try and not get bit here. Oh, that's not good. Okay, there's a whole bunch of them. I want to try and avoid having to rebuild this wall again. Let's just run out here. Get him away from pounding on the wall. Yeah, if this is any indication, we'll have a super easy time around the grocery store. I doubt there will be any zombies there, and no surprises. At the very least, we have a car, so we should be able to run away if we don't get completely separated from it. All right. Let's get going. And I think, let me see, I don't want to take the main road up there if I can avoid it. I saw there was a zombie coming here. If we can go up here and around, let's try that. Because going down that main strip is just a death sentence. And this already might not be smart. This might be a rough situation, but we'll try it out and see how it goes. I'm going to try and be very careful with my driving because I don't have the ability to hotwire yet with this character. And I don't think I'm going to find another vehicle that is in this good a condition or even functional with a key anytime soon. We'll just take it nice and easy. Or try to. Yeah, this should be just fine. I think there's woods out in the back behind here, so if we can get these zombies to follow us and take them out to the woods, we should be okay. A lot of these guys look like they're fresh from the church. I was gonna say something about how it looks dangerous right now, but I feel like I'm fairly safe because I do have that car, but I'm afraid I'll jinx myself if I say something like that, so I'm not gonna say that. We're definitely never safe in this game. And the minute you start feeling like you're safe is when it all ends. I have a big train of zombies following me. I'm gonna try and back up and try and get them all into a little bit tighter of a group. Because you can already see we're leaving a bunch of stragglers behind. Because these zombies have a very short memory. Well, that guy has a spear. We're definitely not going to get that, but he has it. Alright, yeah, this is a pretty big group. I know there's still stragglers left behind back where we started, but I feel like it's getting to the point where it's just hard to get any more to consistently follow in with this group. So I'm going to keep on screaming a little bit, and then I think we're going to do our little move out into the woods. For my playstyle, I really do enjoy the world map that they added. And I also like how it functions that you're actually looking at it in real time and it doesn't pause the world or anything. Because then it makes it so, like, during situations like this where it's high intensity, you can't just stop and look at the map and make sure that you're safe and okay. There's still a ton of zombies in these woods. All over the place. Come on, it's getting a little scary. That was way too close. Come on. Uh-oh. Yeah. Alright, we're fine. Except for that, we are not fine. Okay, let's get back to our car. If I can avoid it, the only running I want to do is the final little bit to get back into my vehicle. Yeah, and there's large groups of these zombies that didn't follow us into the woods. I wonder if I can make it through here. We'll see. Oh, this is tough. Okay, I'm gonna have to go around. Yeah, good thing I didn't say I felt safe, because that would have been bad. I think this is definitely one of those instances where I've gotten too used to the apocalypse mode level of zombies and not this mode's level of zombies, which is a much larger amount. Okay, there's my car. We'll try and do the last little sprint over there. Try and smoothly get into it before we get surrounded. We got backup. And you know what? Since we're gonna probably try this again tomorrow, I'll just try and get a bunch of these guys to follow this car. Maybe tomorrow I'll be more successful if I get zombies to come down here. What I really need to do is see if any of these police cars over in the police station, if I can start up any of them and set their siren off so that I can attract a bunch of zombies. If I really want to, I could even set down some campfires to light the zombies on fire. You know, one thing that we might be able to do today still, I don't want to get too crazy with it, but we might be able to get that. Nah, I'm still a little bit exerted. I was thinking maybe we could get the water cooler. I think today we should probably just head back. Yeah, I think this is about all the excitement I'm going to do today. We'll go back tomorrow and try it again. I'll put that on this episode too, but I'm just going to head back to the base and rest up and chill out for a bit. And I'll catch you after this day's over. Welcome back. We're here again at the next day. I'm going to eat something, then we're going to try the exact same thing again. I know that this plan of just sort of driving out there and trying to make it work is risky, and it's a little bit possibly too direct. But I think there's a good chance that we might have moved a lot of the zombies out of the area yesterday. Although I know that now the zombies do repopulate pretty quickly. So I guess let's just go see how it looks and see if it's seems plausible at all, and if not, if it doesn't work out today, then we'll come up with a different plan. Maybe we will go ahead and do some base building. All right. Definitely easier to take these risks with the vehicle, though. If I didn't have the car, we would have definitely been dead yesterday. Well, maybe not definitely. It would have been way more difficult to get out of there. We absolutely wouldn't have made it back to our actual base. Alright. Don't have to damage my car too much. Still looking good. Try and creep in a little bit slower this time. Ah, there's still a good amount of zombies there. This is not the right area. I didn't go far enough. I think I could probably just cut across here. Hopefully. Maybe I should look at the map before I start making assumptions. Yeah, we're fine. Well, my ideas of having less zombies is done for, because I just want a fresh new place. Yeah, there's still a ton of zombies here. This plan is just, I don't think it's going to work. You have to come up with a different plan. Which may just involve me taking it a little bit slower and not trying to rush it all in one day. Which I think is what we're going to do. I think that we're going to dial it back and not try and go for the giant prize places right at first. I think we're probably just going to have to keep it a little bit more focused on looting some of the houses on the way to there. Maybe setting up 1 or 2 checkpoint little bases on the way there and on some of these 2-story houses. And it'll just be a little bit more of a slow burn than zipping right into the heart of it and trying to get everything done at once. I know I've mentioned before that in this run I have to be a little bit more calculated and controlled with what I'm doing. But here I am trying to run around like I'm Superman into the middle of all the zombies. That's what we're going to do today. We're going to work our way up to some of those houses and make our way towards the grocery store. And the bookstore. Although along the way I will be looting and I will be disassembling plenty of stuff to try and get our carpentry skill up. Oh, there's a katana. That's awesome. Well, it's a good thing I abandoned our plan so quickly, because I don't think I would have found that katana if it wasn't for that. That's great. That'll help us get out of any kinds of messes we find ourselves in. Because even though I think my long blade skill is at absolutely 0, the katana will still wreck some faces. It's a lot of zombies. Get some sneaking points if we can. I do want to work on getting my skills higher with some of the other weapons too, because right now we're definitely a little heavy on just the spears. I apologize if the video jumped a couple times there. I had to put my microphone on mute for a second to cough. And I think I clicked out of the window and it might have messed up the recording for a second there. Oh wow, I did not even see that zombie. I am going to go up here. I just want to make sure these zombies don't end up sneak up on me. Announced. This just might be too many zombies to deal with right now. Or not. Wow, that's a lot of one-hit kills. That's great. If we keep hitting like that, we can deal with as many zombies as we need to. Trying to remember to slowly get that electronic skill up. Another thing I have to remember to do... Oh! Well, first of all, avoid zombies as they approach me. But another thing I have to remember to do is try and find a belt. I still don't have a belt. And I honestly completely forgot about looking. Hey, there's my electrical skill. Yeah, it was thanks to a user, Bravo2 Delta, that reminded me about the belt. So thank you for mentioning that. Yeah, a firefighter out here. He wandered a little ways away from the fire station. Hey, there's a generator. I just saw it for a split second in that garage. That's good. That's good to know. I don't think I have, with this character, read the How to Use Generators book yet. Let me see. Yeah, have not read How to Use Generators yet. But we'll find that eventually. Maybe at that bookstore when we eventually make our way over there. But yeah, knowing there's a generator here is great. Better get out here before I get attacked by this guy. I'm just going to disassemble a couple things in here. Just kind of casually work here and there on upgrading my carpentry skill. And also as a bonus along the way, we can keep stocked up on more spears. And of course take the nails. At least some of the nails. I don't need to grab every single one. No one's immediately attacking me, so I'm gonna do some of my work with the map. I put a blue circle around houses that I've gotten everything that I feel is useful from, but maybe haven't completely cleared out or completely dismantled. And if I completely break down everything in it and take everything from it, then I put an X on top of the circle. I used to do red, but I found that because your character shows up as a red dot, if you start putting a bunch of red on the map, it can obscure where your character is. Since we did get electrical up to level 1, we're that much closer to being able to hotwire cars. At some point off camera, I'll probably take some days and grind some mechanics skill. I do actually really appreciate the very low level of loot that's available in this mode, because it really feels like you have to kind of scrounge and fight for everything that you get. Let's see, I think these are 2-story houses. We're not going to stay in any of these houses tonight. We're just going to go back to our main base. But eventually we'll set up a temporary base. Maybe here. Maybe there. But not today. No windows or anything to get in there, is there? Okay. Oh, I shouldn't be running. I forget this. This guy's not a runner. Already read that one. Check out this house. Oh. Not quick enough, zombie. That was frighteningly close, though. Alright, I gotta be smart. I think after looting this house, we're probably going to be heading right back home. We'll come back out tomorrow for some more. Normally that might have scared me, but I was thinking there probably had to be some kind of zombie out there. I'm going to take this opportunity to wash a bunch of my clothes. As much as I can. I just washed my spear. That's kind of silly. I was in auto mode. And I'm going to have to reapply my skull makeup. Let's get that going. Don't want to be running around with just my regular face out. I don't know if I've mentioned it on this playthrough or on any of my playthroughs. I don't know if I've mentioned it. I have a tendency to kind of repeat myself, so if I already said this, then forgive me, but I like doing the skull makeup because in my brain, I imagine that a character thinks that putting that makeup on makes him look a little bit less obviously like a normal human to the zombies. I know it doesn't actually do anything in the real game itself, but just kind of a mental lore thing that I do for my character. Yeah, let's head on back. I should have marked off on the map when I was in there, but I'm just going to do it now really quick. Hopefully we don't get surprised. Nope. Alright, canned pineapple. Oh, I didn't actually open it, I just unpacked it. We're getting pretty close to getting back to regular weight. I think you have to be below 85 to be considered regular weight in this game. So at 91, we're not doing too bad. I think we started at 105 or something like that. I know this character isn't a runner, but we're so close. Alright. Well, we made it back. And my original plans didn't work out, but that's okay, because that's a lot of how this game goes, is sometimes you gotta roll with the punches and readjust what you're doing on the fly. So, as usual, I'm just gonna exercise and maybe put some things away and call it a night. Tomorrow, I'm gonna try and get a lot deeper into the houses and set up a checkpoint, set up some place for us to stay to try and make our way to the grocery store, the bookstore, and the church to disassemble some of the pews. Thanks again for joining me, and I hope to catch you on the next episode.